I am here for Top 5 Tuesday, and today I want to talk about the Disney characters I want to meet. So, to clarify, I mean meeting these characters at Disneyland, because I went to Disneyland earlier in March and then I went again in November, and I got photos with Disney characters and it was the best thing ever. But I feel like I still have a bucket list of characters I still want to see, and I just love it because they're so in character. You get to have amazing photos with them, and it's just crazy because you're basically meeting them, and just Disneyland's awesome. If you haven't gone, it's definitely something you should do in your lifetime, and I want to go to all of them. So I've been to Hong Kong Disneyland twice because when I went the second time, my friend really wanted to go there, and I'm like, not gonna say no to Disneyland because it's amazing. But I thought I'd show you all the photos that I got with characters on my 2 trips, just so you can see who I've got photos with already, in case you were like, why aren't they on this list? So the first time I went, the first character I got a photo with was Aurora, and at this point I was so drenched from the rain, and this was one of the first things that we did. But she's so pretty, and it was so awesome to take a photo with her, and she was just like standing really well, and I really liked her. And then we moved on in the room to then get a photo with Snow White, and I remember standing like an absolute Gumby while I was trying to take this photo, and again, just I was drenched with rain, but she really looked like Snow White, and she was just very cute. Then the next photo I got was with R2D2, which was really exciting, and he's moving around and he looks so much like R2, and I was like, oh my god. And I was also really bummed though, because I wanted a photo with Chewie, but he wasn't there at the time, but I still got this epic photo. And then the next person that we saw was Iron Man, and Iron Man was epic because he like dropped in, he walked in, and he's all so cool, and we got to do the photo where we're all like phew, and that was a lot of fun. And I got a group photo of us, which was also very exciting. But Iron Man is just pretty awesome. And the last photo I got was a photo with the Genie, which was such a score because we were like walking around and it stopped raining for a little bit, and I was just walking around going to the next ride where I spotted him in the distance, and I just decked for it. I ran to get that photo with the Genie, and I remember I was like the second person in the line, and I was so excited because I wanted to get photos with every possible character I could. And just because it rained the whole day basically, but it cleared up more in the afternoon, I didn't get a lot of opportunities, so I only got 5 photos the first time. So then the second trip, once we got to the park, we're walking around and having a look around, and then we bumped into Aurora. So I got another photo with Aurora, but this was a different cast member, and I feel like the Aurora I got a photo with the first time looked more like Aurora, but this Aurora was more elegant with the way she was standing and like holding the dress, and she just looked very fierce. Then later on in the day, the next person I got a photo with was Moana, which was actually so exciting because like I went with my family, but then they went home earlier, so me and Heather decided to start running around and trying to get photos with who we could. So we knew Moana had a showing, so we ran across the park to get to Moana, and we were the last ones in the line, but she was awesome, and she was talking about like hey, and she just looked so cool. And then we ran all the way back to Toy Story Land to then get this awesome photo with Woody and Jessie, and oh my god, like Buzz was there, but Woody and Jessie were the ones that we really wanted to get photos with. We could have waited for the Buzz session if we really wanted to, but we just didn't think it was worth it. But I just love them, and like they were giving me high fives, and we were jumping around, and it was just like really exciting. Then we ran all the way to Main Street to get in the line to then wait over an hour to get photos with Minnie and Mickey. Oh my god, this was what I wanted. Like I was so sad the first time that I didn't get photos with Minnie and Mickey, so I was adamant that this time I was gonna get photos with Minnie and Mickey. And oh my god, I just like was so excited to see them and to meet them, and they were just so nice, and they hugged me, and I was like like I was just so excited. But I got 6 characters this trip, so I got 1 more character than the last time, but I love it. So now into the actual Top 5 Tuesday video to talk about the characters that I really want to see. So number 5 on my list would be Timon from The Lion King, because the costume for Timon when he's walking around just looks really cute, and I would just love a photo with Timon because I don't think they do Pumbaa or any of the other lions, but because Timon stands and walks on his feet, he's a character that you can do. There was Lion King characters at the Hong Kong Disneyland, so if I go there again, because it could happen, I feel like every time I go to Hong Kong I kind of want to go to Disneyland because it's so much fun. That could be a reason I go, so I could get that photo with Timon, but he would just be amazing. Number 4 on my list is Gaston. I would love a photo with Gaston, and I've seen videos of people that have gone to Disneyland, and he is just so amazing, like so horribly amazing, and I just love it. And just like to see the big arms and the costume, and to be able to get like a photo with him, and he could just be like being like really manly near you, like oh, I could see this. And I did actually watch like a Disney Villains live performance thing, and I saw Gaston, but it wasn't like a Gaston that was for doing photos, it was a performer Gaston. But I really would love to get a photo with Gaston. Number 3 on my list is to get a photo with Jasmine, because I just love Aladdin so much, and like also seeing Aladdin would be really cool, but like a photo with Jasmine's like where it's at. I love what she wears, and it would be so cool to see her, and I feel like she'd just be so strong and fierce and really nice, and I just, oh, I really want to see Jasmine. Number 2 on my list would be to see Rapunzel, and I'd love to see what they do with the hair, because they obviously braid it so it looks like it does when she needs to walk around the city and not get it stepped on, but I love the way her dress looks, and I think she's just going to be so classy and regal. And if Flynn Rider's there as well, I wouldn't be mad. I would love to see him too, but I really want a photo with Rapunzel because I just love her. And number 1, if you didn't guess it already, is Belle. I have to see Belle. I cannot go through my whole life without getting a photo with Belle. And again, I have seen her, but I haven't gotten a photo with her. So she was in the night parade and I saw her twice, and the first time I literally cried because I didn't know my obsession was that strong, but it really is. So I need to get a photo with Belle, and I don't even care if it's yellow dress Belle or like when she's in the blue dress. It can be any outfit whatsoever, but I just need to meet her and just have some time with her to talk about like books, because I just love her so much. Oh my god, I feel like I'm fangirling about Disney so much, but Disney is just like my life. It feels like I just love Disney movies so much. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this theme. I actually really love talking about this, and I could actually show you photos of like when I was there with those characters, which is so exciting. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!